Hello, lovely people. So this is going to be a Q&A about me, about my life, about everything that you guys wanted to know. So a few of the questions I did not include in this video because they were answered in my end of LVN school video, which I will link it up there somewhere. So you guys can go back and see that if you want to. On the screen, I'm going to go ahead right now and list the timestamps. So if there's only school stuff you want to know, wedding stuff, whatever, you'll be able to go ahead and see that. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? So first question, and a question I've been getting a lot lately, is how long did I study for the NCLEX? So if you guys don't know, if you didn't see my last video, I did pass my NCLEX and I passed in 85 questions. Now, that being said, I personally only studied for about 2 weeks before the NCLEX. I don't recommend that. It is recommended that you study for a full month, doing at least 100 questions per day before you take the NCLEX. Have you started looking for a job? I'm in school now for an LVN, and I heard it's hard to find a job other than in a nursing home or home health. Now, jobs for, second part of this, jobs for LVNs, they are plentiful for home health. There's also quite a bit of nursing home jobs, but I have noticed I haven't saw as many nursing home jobs as people told me there was. So, but yeah, depending on where you are and, you know, in your state, because I'm not sure where this young lady is located, but depending on where you are located, that will determine where all LVNs can work. I have started applying for jobs, and I've mainly been applying at hospitals because that's where I want to go, but I have applied for a few nursing homes. Have not applied for home health because I do not feel like I would like to do home health at least in the first 6 months to a year of me graduating. Are you willing to sell your notes? I need help with exclamation points. Yes, I am. I actually had a few of you on here to send me messages about that. If you want to buy my nursing school notes, I am more than willing to sell them to you. Just send me an email. I'm gonna put my email up. I'm selling them for much of nothing because I know y'all are struggling college students. I mean, I'm not a college student no more, but I'm still struggling. But I am willing to sell them to you for much of nothing. I will give you my notes for the entire year, everything that I still have, a year's worth of notes. Now, do be aware that if you are not going to the same school that I went to, your notes for your books may not be exactly the same, but I do feel like they will help you. Because one thing that I have been seeing is when I look on YouTube or anywhere else, the content's the same. So that may help you getting it from a different angle. And then all of my notes are in, I believe, Word document form. So if you want to add something to it or remove something from it, you definitely have that option. How did you learn to answer questions / take tests in nursing school? I just had my first nursing exam and it did not go so well. I think I answered this before, but I still have been getting this question quite a bit. When it comes to taking tests in nursing school, always try to think about number 1, your ABCs, airway, breathing, circulation, and number 2, what is going to kill the patient first or put the patient in danger first. So I always figure out what is a safety risk. You know, nursing school is safety, safety, safety. What's a safety risk or what's going to kill my patient? So if you ever have a question where it's asking you or whether answer choices have anything to do with them not being able to breathe, that's 9 times out of 10 going to be your answer. If that patient's airway is obstructed any kind of way, it does not matter what else is going on, because if you can't breathe, you're dead. What was the worst part of clinicals? I heard the staff sucks. Yeah. Well, actually, okay. So here's the thing. With clinicals, you're going to have great nurses and sucky nurses. And when I say that, I mean you're going to have nurses that are willing to help you, willing to teach you, will let you do whatever it is that you want to try with the patients. And then you're going to have those nurses that feel like you are just in the way. They don't want to deal with you. They don't want to talk to you. Nothing. You are going to have those. I don't care if it's LVN, RN, whatever, especially with the LVNs. Because a lot of times, we would end up with RNs or whatever, not LVNs. So those RNs a lot of times really did not want to have anything to do with us. They just didn't. How long did it take you to get in the nursing program? If I had have applied straight up for the LVN, it would have been sooner. But I was initially applying just for the RN program, and it ended up taking me 2 years. I got honestly denied each semester for 2 years. And then finally, for the last round, I decided to apply for the RN and the LVN at multiple schools. Where did you get your puppy? So I got my dog Bear, who's actually laying in my lap right now. I got him from, it's this little like flea market here called Trader's Village, where anyone that want to can buy a space or rent a space and come and sell stuff. The company is called Bows and Toes. They do, I saw mainly Yorkies, but they do Yorkies, designer dogs, Shih Tzus, poodles, like you name it. So next question is, you seem really excited about getting married. I am. Are you worried about wedding planning stress and drama? I have a few people that I no longer speak to after I got married. Everybody that I spoke to has told me that if you're getting married, you're going to have some drama surrounding that wedding. My cousin that just got married last month, she had a groomsman, didn't even show up. He didn't buy his suit. Like, no, it was drama. You're going to have that. I expect that because I have had or have helped people plan their wedding. So far, I have only had to, truthfully, I've already had to remove a bridesmaid. So there's that. But to me, that wasn't stressful. Like, it is what it is. And I really feel like if you are not helping me or, you know, bringing something to the table, especially when it comes to this wedding, I don't need you. You are removable. When it comes to like the stress of planning a wedding, I can't really say that I've super experienced that. Like, when I've been saying, like in the past videos, that I've been kind of getting overwhelmed, it hasn't really been getting overwhelmed. It's more been getting like frustrated because I can't find what I want. Like, you know how you have a picture in your head and you can't find it? That's been the main thing, but I'm sure I'll find something else and it'll be great and whatever. How did you meet your fiance and how long have you been together? So, we have been together for a little over 7 years, and we actually met on Instagram, which I'm going to do a whole separate video about that. Like, I know I said that I was, and I'm going to do it for real, but that's how we met. We met on Instagram. How did he propose and were you surprised? So he actually proposed when we were on a cruise during my semester's break. We went on a cruise back in May, and he proposed on the cruise, which if you watch my Royal Caribbean video, you will see that's where he proposed. I'll link that as well. Was I surprised? Yes and no, because I kind of felt it coming, but then again, it's like you never know, like all at the same time, because we had talked about it a little bit, but we had talked about it before, and I honestly thought he was going to do it either at my graduation, or I was supposed to have a graduation party but didn't, and so I thought he was going to do it then. But yeah, so it was like I was surprised, but I wasn't, if that makes sense. Where did you get the stuff to make your bridesmaids boxes? They were so cute. Thank you. So all of my stuff for the bridesmaid boxes came from Amazon, the dollar store, like Dollar Tree. and Google like the little pictures or whatever that went on the inside, or the little sayings or whatever. I just Googled free bridesmaids proposals and a bunch of crap came up, and I picked something different for each girl. The shiny paper and stuff that came from Amazon. The little stuff that go like little, I guess, confetti stuff, I don't know what you call it, that goes in there, that came from Dollar Tree. The glasses or cups, candles, everything, all that came from Amazon. I'll link the video as well if you want to see everything put together, and I think I actually have everything linked in that video as well. What kind of dress do you want, and are you wearing a reception dress? I have no idea. I thought I knew what kind of dress I wanted, but like the more I look at dresses, the more confused I get, and then I don't know how I'm gonna feel in the dress. So do you have a wedding planner? I'm engaged to. Congrats! I'm engaged to, and I've been told that I have to have a wedding planner for it to be nice. You do not have to have a wedding planner for anything to be nice. So no, I do not have a wedding planner. I think I showed you guys this before, but I have this, the Knot wedding planning book. And then I have helped quite a bit of my family members plan their weddings. So I have a little bit of know-how when it comes to wedding planning. So that's partly why I didn't get one. And then I do feel like that is a added expense that I don't want to have to pay for. So no. And if you're a crafty person, you can do it all on, well, not all, but mostly on your own. Now, if you're a type of person that don't have a crafty bone in their body and you just want to show up, you need a wedding planner, boo. But if you're somebody that can do floral arrangements, that can hot glue some stuff together, you most likely can do it on your own. We did do my cousins on our own. Now, I am thinking about having a day of coordinator. So that day, everything can be set up with no problem, but I don't think I'm gonna have actual planner, period. How did you stay motivated to lose weight? I hate working out and I struggle to get to the gym. It's one of those things where when it first started, it was one of those things where it was more determination than motivation. I was determined to lose weight. I was tired of being fat. I was tired of clothes not fitting right, my knees hurting, like all of these things. I was tired of being, you know, the fat friend, or just I didn't want to do it anymore. So it got to the point where I was just determined to do it for myself. And I guess that was all the motivation that I needed, because when I first started out, I didn't have social media. Like I didn't have Instagram and all that stuff. So all these fitness models and stuff, I didn't have that. So I was just straight like, I have to do this for me. And that was it. And I feel like that's the point you have to get to mentally in order for it to stick. You have to get to the, I have to do this for me, and it will stick. How was your diet when you lost 60 pounds? I'm trying to lose weight and I don't know what to do. So as I said in the video, my diet was a 1,400 calorie diet. It was mostly protein, greens, and light carbs. And when I say that, I mean like for breakfast, I would have like turkey bacon or sausage or something like that with some egg whites. And then I would do oatmeal or grits or something like that. For a snack, I would have a piece of fruit, or I would have a celery and peanut butter, which was actually one of my favorites. A celery and peanut butter. Then for lunch, I would have like some kind of salad, where there was like a chicken salad, tuna salad, something like that. Or I would have like chicken, green beans, and rice or something like that, or chicken, green beans, and sweet potato or something like that. Then for my next meal, because a lot of times after that I was heading to the gym, so I would do some chicken and rice, like right before I went to the gym, so I could spike my insulin to go lift weights. And then when I would get home, I would have like a protein shake or smoothie or something like that. And a lot of times like a piece of bread, like one piece of bread, like with no butter, no nothing on it. And that was really how I ate. I still went out to eat. I still went out, had a good time, all that type of stuff. So on those days, I can't really tell you, but that's mainly what I did. How do you keep your shape while losing weight? I want to lose weight, but I don't want to lose my curves. Weight training, genetics, and kind of spot training, which is the same as weight training. With it, I've always been a curvy person. Even when I was a bigger girl, my waist have always been significantly smaller than my hips, and so for me, genetically, when I was losing weight, I still stayed curvy. Now with that, in order to carve out my curves and make my curves more pronounced, I had to weight train on a regular, and I did not go in there just lifting 2 pounds and that was it. Like, I had to weight train. Are you gonna try to lose weight for your wedding? Yes, I am. I'm actually already in the process. Basically, if you watch my weight journey video, I did say that I did pick up from over like the past 4 to 5 years, I have picked up about 30 pounds. I am down 12 pounds, and I actually posted a picture on my Instagram today, so you guys can go see that, of a little transformation that I made from May until current. So my body has changed since then. So go check that out if you like. Where do you get your workout clothes, especially your leggings? Get asked this all the time. I get my workout clothes any and every freaking where. I don't care. A lot of my tops come from like Walmart, the dollar store. If I see it, if it's cute, I buy it. Most of my leggings do come from Victoria's Secret. I am obsessed with their leggings. Their leggings are amazing. I only buy them on sale because they high and I ain't got time. I have a few pair from it's called Best in Variety. They actually have sent me a few pair so I can like review them for them, and I actually really like their leggings. So a few of my leggings come from them, and then I have, I think 2 or 3 that are from Gymshark. I actually really like Gymshark as well. So Victoria's Secret, Best in Variety, and Gymshark. Do you still plan on getting a Peloton, or are you sticking with the bike that you have? Yes, ma'am. I am still getting a freaking Peloton. I still want my Peloton. I will be investing that coin as soon as I can. I love cycling. Love it. It is my piece. I actually rode my bike today. That was my piece during nursing school. If you watch the video from earlier this year, which I'll try to link that up as well, when I went and I rode a Peloton for the first time, the workout is so crazy. Like, it feels way different from my Sunny Health and Fitness bike that I have. Like, it's night and day. I've watched your weight loss video, and I have PCOS too. That's polycystic ovarian syndrome, if you don't know. I've been told that I can't have kids. Is that something that you were told and that you worry about? Of course I worry about it, because I do know that, Sean wants kids and all that jazz. But I have not been told that it's going to be completely impossible. I've been told I may need some help, which we have had that personal conversation. We're both aware that we may not be able to conceive naturally. If we do, great. If we don't, we are aware that we're going to have to take that, in vitro fertilization journey. Hey girl, hey girl, I've been following you since before your big chop and your hair's grown so much. What do you use on it? I wish I could give you a secret, but I use anything. Literally does not matter. Pretty much I go to Ross or Marshall's. I find whatever shampoo and conditioner is in the biggest bottle, and that's the cheapest, and that's what I buy. Now, with that being said, that's just for shampoo and conditioner. I do try to keep my hair in braids. So like right now, my hair's in box braids, and I washed it today, so that's why it's in these two things. My hair grows better when it's braided. I don't care what kind of braids it is, it grows better when it's braided. I do oil my scalp on a regular. So I go to the beauty supply store, and you know how they have those little, they're like about this tall, but it's like the little oil things, and they're like $1 a piece. I literally get one of each, and I mix them all together and put them in a bottle, a big bottle or whatever, and a few times a week I put it on my scalp, massage it in. That's it. I always use leave-in conditioner, whether it's a spray or a cream, always some kind of leave-in conditioner. I also use like a spray bottle. So if I'm ever going to manipulate my hair, I have a spray bottle that has water, leave-in conditioner, and oil in it. And I spray my hair so it can kind of be slippery and do whatever it is I need to do to it. I try to never touch it dry, because that's going to do nothing but cause problems. So yeah, but that is it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.